Back now with what's ahead for a neighborhood disrupted by last month's jet fuel spill at Oceana. A fuel switch in the wrong position spilled out 94,000 gallons.
25,000 gallons of that made its way into nearby waterways and neighborhoods. The Navy will have more information on the spill tomorrow morning. This month, 10 on Your Side's Matt Gregory looked at what's next for the people and environment affected. Right now, it's an uncertain future, Matt.
Yeah, Anita and Chris, people have returned to their homes. The round-the-clock cleanup crews have finished, but the neighborhoods affected haven't returned to normal quite yet, and we wanted to find out why. Several days in May, Richard Madden felt like a prisoner in his own home.
We also had all these doors were closed, and we had towers here to keep it from coming back in here. We're trying to isolate ourselves into this bedroom over here.
In early May, a fuel switch in the wrong position spilled out thousands of gallons of Navy jet fuel that seeped into the creek near Madden's home. The fumes poured into his house in Brook Green Commons, and when we spoke with him last, Madden wore a mask everywhere.
It's probably one of the most terrible things I've ever gone through in my life, to be honest with you.
Today, after almost a month away, he's back in his house, but he's not back to normal.
I just want to be sure that there's no long-term effects from this, that we're going to pay for this later.
We took those questions to Dr. Joshua Sill from the Eastern Virginia Medical School. Dr. Sill said it's hard to gauge the long-term effects.
We don't have a lot of really great studies looking at this because obviously there's not a lot of people who are going to volunteer to be part of a study where they get exposed to this kind of stuff.
However, the studies that have been done show temporary issues.
Neurological, so problems with coordination, memory loss, headaches, and those kind of things have all been reported.
All issues Madden said he noticed while inside his home. But outside,
That there's no way this is healthy. This is one of the most terrible smells I've smelled outdoors ever.
Madden took us for a walk to the creek near his home. It's a place he used to find peace.
We used to come down here and fish. We used to crab down here. We used to ride our canoe down here.
When do you think you'll do that again?
I won't go in there again.
Now he sees a waterway of life disrupted by jet fuel.
But the more you have, the worse.
Dr. Carl Hirschner works at the Virginia Institute of Marine Sciences. His focus is wetlands, specifically marshes.
Marsh doesn't look like much except a bunch of plants growing on the water's edge, but what's going on in this system is really remarkable.
In the simplest terms, healthy marshes provide a home for wildlife, and marshes also clean the water that flows to the Chesapeake Bay. But Dr. Hirschner says when you see the marsh near Madden, you see a wetlands struggling to survive.
In its current condition, habitat value is greatly reduced and water quality services are also diminished.
Hirschner says the marsh grass tells the story. He says you should see green tall blades, but in Madden's Creek, you see bent over brown grass. In a healthy wetlands, fiddler crabs scavenge for food, but here you see an empty shoreline.
You can't really fix it once it's happened.
By the end of the summer, Hirschner hopes the creek is improved, and if it hasn't,
And we're going to have to go in and actually put in new plants, try to reestablish.
And even when the grass regrows and the wildlife comes back, Madden says the fuel spill has ruined his peaceful spot.
So now it's kind of like a nightmare that you want to forget about.
An uncertain future spilling over in Virginia Beach. Now, tomorrow morning, the Navy will announce disciplinary actions from the spill. 10 on Your Side will be there, and you can count on us to bring you the latest. Matt Gregory, 10 on Your Side.